Hello, welcome to this duo review of Johnnie Walker Blue Label. Now, a few months ago we did a duo review of the Johnnie Walker Red Label. The original one used to be called Old Highland Scotch Whiskey, and then in 1909 they rebranded it as the Red Label.
And I just want to make a statement right now, I didn't drink any more out of that bottle.
Oh, I did. I did taste challenges, you know.
Right.
Hey, I'm doing that for a purpose. Alright, anyway, so this is the base model. If you get Johnnie Walker, this is the most popular Scotch whiskey in the world, the Red Label. Okay, so that's basic, 3-year aged, 40 proof, 80 proof. Alright, so then this will run you about, well, you can actually go to Martin Wine Cellar and get it for $17.99, but normally you pay about $23. So then, alright, so this is the top level, the Blue Label, which starts off. Now there's different expressions of this which can cost you $499 a bottle. I haven't had any of those. But this is the base model Blue Label. Came out, I think, some people say in 1992. I haven't seen any definitive evidence of that. That it came out in 92. It's bottle number FF723383.
Like a Chianti.
They're all numbered. Every bottle is numbered. Like you said, Chianti. They claim, I've had some people claim, once again, no definitive evidence, that it's between 18 and 25-year aged. Okay, I do know from their website that they're using whiskeys in here from companies that went out of business 50 years ago. They just bought the company, kept the whiskey, aged it, kept it in a barrel. Okay, so this one, there's a local store here that has it for $264.99. Ain't no way I was paying that. Okay, so I went to Savannah Discount and I asked the lady, I said, how much the Blue Label? She said, well, $216. I said, I got it. And then the manager said, no, it's $229. I said, oh. Or was it $226? Whatever, it was something like that. $226.99 or $229.99, whatever. It came out to about $242 after tax, $242. Now it's got the little string. You yank the string and it rips the foil cap cover. That comes off. Then it's got a cork. I think I need to hydrate the cork. The cork seems kind of dry, and if they're dry, they can fall apart. I didn't realize that at first, but better to hydrate it. It's a blue glass bottle, $7.50. Anyway,
Like the old Coke green bottle, this is a blue glass bottle.
yeah.
Okay.
Depression glass. You know, back in the 1930s, they had those different colored glasses. Remember? Never heard of depression glass?
No, wasn't around back then.
Some people collect it.
Yeah, they dig holes in the bottom.
My mother used to. Don't drop the bottle. I'd be forced to kill you if you drop the bottle.
All right.
Now it's a blend of many different whiskeys. Some people have said, I haven't seen anything definitive. They say it's about 80. Yeah, they say it's about 80% single malts, all different types, from many different distilleries in Scotland. And it's about 20% grain whiskey. Once again, I'm not seeing anything definitive. When people tell me, well, I know a guy who has a friend who said it's true, that's not evidence. Okay?
That's not true story.
It might be true, but it's not, I can't quantify it. So I need some good hard evidence. All right, anyway, I bought it, I have it, it's done.
So didn't we review some whiskeys at my place maybe a year and a half ago, when there was the green bottle? I can't remember the names of them. Some of these Scotch whiskeys.
Oh, and those were single malts.
Those were single malts, and one of them was a 10-year age, and another one was, it didn't really say. But it had a real kind of fancy looking Viking symbol on the front of it. And the bottle was green, and this was a Highland.
Isn't that the one we reviewed at the Hot Rod?
They were very peaty, to the point like, if you don't like peat, you're not gonna like this. Like, if you don't like blue cheese, son, you're not gonna like blue cheese. And that's just the way. Anchovy, you don't like anchovy, you're not gonna like anchovy.
They're too salty. But I like strong flavors.
And both of those were single malts.
Okay.
And my understanding is that the one that we tried, which was the 10-year-old, is one of the ones they use in this recipe
Well,
to get the peatiness.
you got 4 regions of Scotland. You got the Highlands, the
Lowlands,
Lowlands, Isla,
Speyside,
Speyside, and Isla.
Yeah.
Okay, so Blue Label, they're grabbing from different areas what they claim is the best, and they spend meticulous.
And the reason why the blended scotches are so much more popular is because
They're
of
consistent.
peatiness.
Peatiness, I thought it was because they're consistent. Like every batch is the same. I mean, because you can get single malts that are a little peaty. You can get single malts that are super smoky.
And that's because of the regions.
Some that are doughy, some that aren't. You know. Yeah, the regions. Like the whiskey in America, the Kentucky, the Tennessee, Indiana would be a little different.
Okay, you're losing the point. The point I'm getting at
Not
is
losing the
that
point.
some of the single malts are designed to be single malts because of the region, and you buy it because you want to smoke.
Because you want that region, right? Yeah, I get that. I
Or
understand
you
that.
want something that's just kind of mellow out.
Yeah, I get that. The blended.
And I had an 18-year that we tried too, which was real smooth.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
We did
It's
the
gonna be
blend.
interesting to try this one. When I usually buy or try a Scotch whiskey, and I haven't done it on this channel yet, I usually go with the single malt because I like the consistency of something that's always
that region.
going to be from that region, what you expect, the qualities and the quantities. You start mixing things, then you don't know what you're gonna get. It's all just a crapshoot then.
Well, you're getting the blend, and it's going to be consistent. You know, it's going to always taste the same. You get Buchanan's 12-year age blended, it's going to always be the same. Now, you may not like it, but it's going to always be the same. Single malts, it's kind of like craft beer. Like,
I think blended, it gives them variance to play with. I think they've got something.
the whole
to play
concept behind blended whiskey was to have consistency.
with.
That's why Johnnie Walker,
You have consistency with single malts.
or maybe today,
I've
but that's
had-
why
I've had
John
many
Walker.
discussions with people.
That's why John Walker and
How long you been drinking scotch?
a long enough time.
What's long enough?
That's why. Wait,
Put it out there,
let's
put it
not-
out
we
there,
ain't- we
put
ain't
it out
talking about.
there.
We ain't talking about time. That's why John Walker and William Grant started blending whiskey, according to legend. All right. Anyway, let's look at the appearance. It's golden, very deep golden. The aroma is peaty, to say the least.
Slightly peaty.
It's pretty heavy peat. It's
Don't make me get that out of the bottle and put it up against this. I'll do it.
I'll do anything, anytime, anywhere. If you're feeling strong, bring it on, like I always say. But anyway,
It's got like kind of a low to medium peatiness to me. Smokiness is there, kind of mixing in with the peaty somewhat. Should be some balance with it.
I was getting stressed out at work one day, and the first thing I thought of was, man, I wish I was drinking some Johnnie Walker Blue Label. All right. It's pretty aromatic. It's
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a whirl. It's got
Yeah.
really good alcohol legs on it.
yeah.
For an 80 proof.
So cheers to you. Now there's some expressions, like I said, that might be $500, like the, but I don't see those around here. Canadian National Railroad. Huh, that's pretty smoky. That's like smoked pork.
Good strong smokiness and peatiness to it.
That's baby back ribs.
I can taste the grain whiskey in it. It's a little sweetness, which I don't really expect that I would get from a scotch.
Oh, you know what?
But maybe they used that grain whiskey to kind of mellow this this out. It's their blend.
Yeah, about 20% grain whiskey, which is corn.
It's kind of sweet. They're using corn, huh? None of the
20,
indigenous
about
grain.
20% from what I read from unofficial sources.
Yeah, that sweetness is going to kind of mellow out the bitterness.
Brian Shalkey, who used to do video reviews, said Brian Shalkey said it's between 18 and 25 year aged. But you know, you can't go by that because you always have to declare the youngest whiskey. So if they blended in some 3-year aged whiskey, they would have to call it a 3-year age. You know, they ain't going to sell it for $200 calling it a 3-year age. So they don't put an age statement. It's an elaborate blend of different ages. High, high, low, low. Super expensive, not so expensive, you know. This company's got a lot of money. This company is very wealthy. They have an enormous amount of whiskeys aging in barrels for decades.
Yeah, I've seen 50-year-old Scotch whiskeys in a mahogany color. They're nowhere near this yellow color.
This has food coloring added to it.
Oh, interesting. Food coloring.
Most Scotch whiskeys have coloring added to give it a consistent color. It's not the natural color.
You move to something that's 18 going into the 25-year range, it starts to get dark and mahogany color.
Not in a used barrel. You see, they're using used bourbon barrels, not fresh barrels. So the char is gone. Yeah, true story. By the time they get to Scotland, the char is gone. It's like if you use a tea bag for the 5th time. You think you can get a lot of dark color from a fifth time used tea bag? Nah. You're not going to get a lot of anything from it.
150-year-old that I tried was cherry mahogany color. It was quite expensive. It was very mellow.
Yeah, a lot of Scotch, Irish, Canadian, and Japanese whiskeys. Well, I don't know about Japanese, but the other ones use coloring, which is caramel. They use caramel. You know, they take sugar, they brown it. You know, that's caramel. All right. But how about the flavor? What do you think? I mean, whatever you want to say, it doesn't matter to me. I bought it. You scored how you feel. I think it is rich smoke. It's like roasted pork. You can taste the malts. You can taste the grains. It's got a lot of bread dough.
Let me know when you finish so I can comment. Yeah, ask me to comment. And then you just
Yeah, I was doing a preemptive comment.
You want me to comment?
I'm waiting.
I didn't notice the time limit. I was thinking for a minute. It's got an underlying corn whiskey taste to me, which I haven't really had in any Scotch whiskeys or Irish whiskeys. There's a good balance on what they're doing with the smoke and peat flavors. I don't think there's enough in it. I think it needs to be a little peatier, more smoky. But the balance that they made with this is really good. Now, their idea is to just market something as a high end. That's going to be put out there for people who aren't really Scotch drinkers. If they want to market this toward more of a whiskey drinker, I think they did a really good job. But I think it should be marketed as whiskey and not Scotch.
Well, I mean, Scotch is a type of whiskey. Scotch whiskey, right? Right? Scotch whiskey. Let's go drink some
It's
Scotch.
like Jameson whiskey. It should be
Irish
marketed
whiskey.
as an Irish whiskey, not an Irish Scotch. This falls short of being a Scotch.
That last comment made no sense to me. What, you said Jameson should be marketed as a
No, this should be marketed like Jameson is marketed as Irish whiskey. This tastes more like a whiskey than it does a Scotch to me.
blended Scotch whiskey.
You know what? You can put whatever the hell you want on the label and sell it.
All right. Well, how do you score it? Do you like
This?
it? I mean,
Give it like an 85. And I'm going to give it an 85 because it's something that's your top of the line. I expect it to be knocked out of the park, not be something mellowed out that you're expecting the masses to come out and say, oh, it's really great. I don't think this is really great. I think it's missing balance to it. It tastes more like a whiskey to me. It doesn't taste like a scotch.
Which is a type of whiskey. 85.
Yeah, I give it an 85. They did a good job on making something that's sold to the masses.
Okay, I'll probably go with like a 96, like I said in
Okay.
my original video. All right, well, thanks for watching this video production, and this is our assessment, and you got to try it. I bought it, and we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
And let the good times roll.